can give you riches. I can give you gold. I can give you food that never finishes. The river spirit told Nana. You? You can? Yes, the spirit said. But every gift has a price. Nana's heart beat fast. What price? She asked. The spirit stepped closer to the edge of the river. You will become my wife, he said. Not in the village, not in the daylight, only in secret. You will belong to me. And once every year, you must give me one living soul. Nana froze. One living soul? Yes, the spirit said calmly. A human life, one each year. Then your riches will continue. In a small village beside a wide, quiet river, there lived a poor widow named Nana. Everyone in the village knew Nana, not because she was rich, not because she was important, but because she was always sad. Her husband had died 3 years ago after falling sick. Since then, life had been very hard for her and her only child, a boy named Kosi. Their house was made of weak mud walls and an old grass roof. When rain came, water leaked inside. When the sun came, the house became very hot. Most days, Nana and her son had only one small meal. Some days, they had nothing at all. Kosi was only 8 years old. His clothes were torn, his feet had no sandals, but he was always kind. Mama, he would say, I am not hungry, you eat. Nana knew he was lying. His stomach made sounds like a crying drum, but she smiled and said nothing. At night, when Kosi slept, Nana would sit outside their house and cry. She cried quietly so her son would not hear. She cried to the sky, she cried to the wind, she cried to the river. The river was just a short walk from her house. It was wide and deep. The water was always moving, always whispering. People in the village believed the river had spirits inside it. Some said the river could hear human prayers. Others said it was dangerous to go there at night. But Nana did not care. One night, when the moon was full and bright, Nana walked to the river with tears in her eyes. She knelt near the water and spoke from her heart. Oh river, she whispered, I am tired. My child is hungry. I have no husband. I have no money. I have no strength. If you have ears, hear me. If you have eyes, see me. Help me. The river made no sound. Only the frogs croaked. Only the wind blew. Only the water moved. Nana stood up and turned to go home. Then suddenly the water began to glow. A soft blue light came from the middle of the river. The water rose like smoke. The light became brighter and brighter. And Nana stepped back in fear. From inside the light, a man slowly appeared. He was tall. His skin shined like wet stone. His eyes were deep and calm like the river itself. His hair moved like water even though there was no wind. Nana fell to her knees. Please, she cried, don't hurt me. The man spoke with a voice flowing like water. Do not fear, Nana, he said. I heard your cry. Nana looked up slowly. How do you know my name? I am the spirit of this river, the man said. I know all who cry beside me. Nana trembled. A river spirit, a real spirit. I have watched you for many nights, the spirit said. I see your pain. I see your child. I see your hunger. Nana began to cry again. I don't want much, she said. I only want my son to eat. I only want a roof that does not fall. I only want peace. The spirit looked at her for a very long time. Then he said, I can give you more than that. I can give you riches. I can give you gold. I can give you food that never finishes. Nana's eyes widened. You can? Yes, the spirit said. But every gift has a price. Nana's heart beat fast. What price? She asked. The spirit stepped closer to the edge of the river. You will become my wife. Not in the village, not in the daylight, only in secret. You will belong to me, and once every year, you must give me one living soul. Nana froze. One living soul? Yes, the spirit said calmly. A human life, one each year. Then your riches will continue. Nana's mouth became dry. A human life, you mean someone must die? The spirit nodded. This is the law of the spirits, he said. Nothing powerful is free. Nana stood silent. Her mind went to her son's stained face. Her mind went to the empty cooking pot. Her mind went to the cold nights. Her mind went to the laughing women in the market. She thought of hunger. She thought of shame. She thought of pain. The spirit waited. Finally, Nana whispered. Will my son be safe? She asked. Yes, the spirit said, as long as you keep the promise. Nana closed her eyes. I agree, she said. The river spirit smiled. The water rose higher. The light covered Nana like a warm cloth. From that night, Nana became the secret wife of the river spirit. No one in the village knew. The next morning, something strange happened. Nana woke up and saw that things had begun to change. Inside her pots were full of food, rice, fish, fruits, meat. Kosi ran around their house in shock. Mama, Mama, look, food, real food. Nana hugged him and cried tears of joy. That day, she went to the market and bought clothes. The next day, she bought sandals. The next day, she bought a big bed. Soon, people in the village began to talk. How did Nana become so rich? Wasn't she poor before? Maybe her husband left gold behind. Maybe the ancestors blessed her. Nana only smiled. At night, she returned to the river. The spirit came out of the water again. My wife, he said, your life has changed. Yes, Nana said. Thank you. Do not forget our promise, he said. 1 year from today, I will return for my payments. Nana nodded, but her heart shook. Months passed. Her house became bigger. Her clothes became finer. Her son went to school. She became respected. But every time she saw the river, her heart felt heavy. She counted the days. 1 year. The night came when the moon was dark. The river began to glow again. The spirit rose from the water. It is time, he said. Nana shook. I am not ready. You are great, the spirit said. Bring me a soul. Nana cried. She walked back to the village with shaking legs. She saw a traveler sleeping near the road. A man no one knew. A man with no family in the village. Her hands trembled. She whispered, come with me, I will give you food. The man followed her to the river. When they reached the water, the river rose like a mouth. The spirit pulled the man inside. There was a scream, then silence. Nana fell to the ground. She had paid the price, and the river became calm again. From that night, Nana's riches continued, but her heart was no longer peaceful, and the river waited for the next year. She did not sleep that night. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw the traveler's face. She heard his scream again and again in her mind. She washed her hands many times, but they still felt dirty. When morning came, Kosi ran to her with a smile. Mama, I dreamed of fish and bread, he said happily. Nana forced a smile. Yes, my child, she said softly. Go and eat. Kosi ate until his stomach was full. He laughed, he played, he went to school, but Nana felt a stone inside her chest. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. The village continued to enjoy Nana's kindness. She shared food, she gave coins to beggars, she paid school fees for some children. People said Nana is blessed. People said she has a good heart. People said her suffering is over. But Nana knew the truth. Every night she walked to the river. The spirit came to her in the dark water. My wife, he would say, your house grows, your child grows, your wealth grows. Yes, Nana said. And next year, the spirit said calmly, you will bring another soul. Each time he said this, Nana felt cold inside. At first, only strangers died. A traveler, a man from another village, a woman passing through the road. People said it is bad luck. People said the road is dangerous. The river is angry. The village became afraid of the river at night. Parents warned their children, do not go near the river after sunset. Do not talk to strangers. Do not walk alone. Kosi also heard these stories. One evening, he asked his mother, Mama, why do people fear the river now? Nana looked away. They are just stories, she said. Do not worry. But Kosi saw fear in her eyes. Years passed. Each year, when the dark moon came, someone disappeared. And each year, Nana became richer. Her house became the biggest in the village. She bought goats and cows. She wore bright clothes. She walked with pride. But inside, she felt smaller and smaller. Kosi grew into a boy of 12. He was smart, he was kind, but he was also curious. He noticed strange things. He noticed that people died near the same time every year. He noticed that his mother went to the river only at night. He noticed that she cried alone in the dark. One night, he followed her. Nana did not know. She walked slowly to the river. The water began to glow. Kosi hid behind a tree. He saw the river spirit rise from the water. His heart jumped. A spirit, he said. He whispered. He saw his mother kneel. My wife, the spirit said, it is almost time. Nana covered her face. I cannot do this again, she cried. I am tired of blood. The spirit's voice became cold. You made a promise, he said. Your wealth lives because others die. I beg you, Nana said. Take my gold, take my house, take everything. The spirit shook his head. Only a living soul feeds the spirit. Kosi felt his legs shake. He ran back home and hid under his mat. That night, he could not sleep. The next morning, a woman in the village was found dead near the river. People cried, people shouted, people blamed the river. Kosi looked at his mother. She was silent. Her eyes were empty. From that day, Kosi feared his own mother. He loved her, but he did not understand her. Another year passed. Now Kosi was 15. The village was rich because of Nana's trading. She sold fish and grain. She helped build a new well. People praised her name. But the deaths continued. Now it was not strangers anymore. It was neighbors. A man who sold yams, a woman who fetched water, a boy who went fishing. The village began to whisper, there is something wrong. Too many deaths. The river is not normal. One old man said, spirits take payment when humans make bad deals. Kosi heard everything the villagers said. That night, Nana came to his room. My son, she said softly, why do you look at me like a stranger? Kosi did not answer. Nana, he said, are you killing people for money? Her body froze. Who told you that? She asked. The river told me. He said, I saw you. Nana fell to the ground. I did it for you, she cried. I did it so you would not be hungry. I did it so you would live. But people die, Kosi said. Their mothers cried like you cried. Nana covered her ears. I cannot stop, she said. If I stop, the spirit will take you. Kosi stepped back. Then take me, he said. I do not want blood money. Nana screamed, no. That night she did not go to the river, but the river came to her. The water rose into the village for the first time. People saw light in the dark. The river spirit stood in the village square. Where is my wife? He called. People ran in fear. Nana came out shaking. You break the promise, the spirit said. Bring me a soul. The villagers gathered. What is this thing? They shouted. Nana cried. I made a deal, she confessed. I traded lives for wealth. The village gasped. You killed our people. You fed the river with blood. You cursed us. The spirit laughed. They gave willingly, he said. Desperation opens doors. Kosi stood in front of his mother. Take me, he said. Leave them. The spirit looked at the boy. No, he said. Your soul is not part of the deal. Hers is. The water rose around Nana's feet. People screamed, help her. Stop the spirit. The village priest ran forward with a sacred drum. He beat it hard. Boom, boom, boom. The sound shook the air. The spirit cried out. You cannot break ancient law, he shouted. The villagers joined hands and prayed. The river pulled back slowly. The spirit sank into the water, but his voice echoed. Next year, I will come again, and I will take what is mine. The village was silent. People looked at Nana with fear and anger. You brought death to us, they said. Nana knelt on the ground. I wanted to escape hunger, she cried. Now I live with ghosts. From that day, Nana's wealth meant nothing. No one bought from her. No one greeted her. Children ran from her house. Kosi stayed by her side. Mother, he said, we must end this. How? She whispered. We must break the deal. Nana looked at the river. It was quiet, but she knew it was waiting. Nana sat inside her big house, but she felt smaller than ever. Her gold plates meant nothing. Her fine clothes felt heavy. Her soft bed felt like stone. Kosi sat beside her. Mother, he said, we must end this curse. Nana looked at her son's face. He was no longer a boy. He was tall now. His eyes were strong, but they were full of sadness. How can we end it? She asked. Spirits do not forgive promises. We will go to the elders, Kosi said, and we will go to the priest. The river must hear the truth. Nana was afraid. What if the spirit kills us? She whispered. Then we die clean, Kosi said, not with blood on our hands. Nana cried and held her son. That night she did not sleep. She dreamed of the river opening like a mouth. She dreamed of hands pulling her down. She dreamed of all the people who had died calling her name. When morning came, she walked to the village square with Kosi. The elders were sitting under the big tree. People gathered when they saw her. Some whispered, some pointed, some moved away. Nana fell to her knees. I did wrong, she said loudly. I traded lives for food. I married the river spirit. I brought death to this village. The elders were silent. The village priest stepped forward. He was old and thin, with white marks on his face. Why did you do it? He asked. I was hungry, Nana said. My child was starving. I was weak. The priest nodded slowly. Hunger makes people blind, he said. But blood makes curses strong. What must we do? Kosi asked. The priest lifted his staff. We must return what does not belong to humans, and the river must take its true payment. Nana's heart jumped. What true payment? She asked. The priest looked at her eyes. The one who made the deal must answer it. Nana understood. Her body shook. You mean me? The priest did not speak, but his eyes said yes. Kosi cried out, no! Take the gold, take the house, take the animals. The priest shook his head. Spirits do not eat gold, they eat promises. The village was silent. Nana stood up slowly. I will go to the river tonight, she said. I will end this. Kosi held her hand. I will go with you. No, she said. This is my mistake. You are my mother, Kosi said. I will not let you go alone. The sun went down. Dark clouds covered the moon. The village gathered near the river with torches and drums. The priest began to chant. Boom, boom, boom. The drum spoke to the water. The river began to glow again. The blue light rose. The spirit came out slowly. His eyes were bright, his face were calm. His voice was cold. My wife, he said, you have returned. I have come to end this, Nana said. The spirit laughed. There is no ending. only payment. The water rose around her feet. Kosi stepped in front of her. "Take me," he said. The spirit looked at him. "You are not part of this deal." Nana pushed Kosi back. "No more debts," he cried. "I give myself." The villagers gasped. The priest raised his staff. "This woman breaks her promise to evil and returns herself to the law of life," he shouted. The spirit's eyes darkened. "You were mine," he said to Nana. "You belong to the river." The water wrapped around her legs. Nana looked at her son. "Live well," she said. "Do not follow my path." Kosi screamed, "Mother!" The river pulled her in. For a moment there was silence. Then the sky thundered. The river shook. The light broke. The spirit screamed. "You cannot take her," he shouted. The priest beat the drum harder. Boom, boom, boom. The villagers prayed. The river swallowed the spirit's light. Nana disappeared into the water. Her big house cracked. Her animals ran away. Her gold turned into sand. The river became dark again. No more lights, no more voice, only water. Kosi fell to the ground and cried. Days passed, no one died. The river was quiet. The road was safe. The village breathed again. But Nana did not return. Kosi became poor again. He lived in a small hut near the trees. The villagers helped him. They gave him food, they gave him clothes, they gave him love. The priest came to him one morning. "Your mother paid the last price," he said. "The river is free." "Is she gone forever?" Kosi asked. The priest looked at the water. "She became part of the river, not as a wife, but as a warning." Years passed. Kosi grew into a man. He became a teacher. He told children the story of the river. He said, there was a woman who loved her child so much that she forgot her soul. He showed them the quiet water and said, "Never trade life for wealth." The village placed stones by the river with Nana's name. No one went there at night, and the river never asked for blood again.